fruits. A lot of us eat them on a regular basis. And a lot of us still ponder, is fruit necessarily healthy for us? Because we hear it has a lot of sugar, but is that sugar necessarily bad for us? Is it different from, say, sugars from simple carbohydrates like a donut? That's what we're going to cover in today's video. So welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Neil. I help people live their best and healthiest life. If that's something that you want to be a part of, go ahead, hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into the video now. So, fruits, are they healthy? In short, guys, I do believe that fruits, when consumed the right way, can be an amazing source of vitamins and nutrients for you and your body. But in this video, I do want to explain the science behind why fruit is a little bit different from other sources of sugars and carbohydrates. So we have three different kind of monosaccharides that get consumed in our diet. For all intents and purposes of today's video, I'm just going to talk about two, and that is glucose and fructose. Carbohydrate-rich sources such as like pizzas, your breads, pastas, those kind of foods, that's going to contain glucose. Now, fruits, on the other hand, are going to contain fructose. Now, this is very important because this will also explain why the body treats it a little bit more differently than glucose does. Glucose is primarily stored in your muscles as muscle glycogen. Fructose is going to be stored in your liver as liver glycogen. Another thing to note here is that we have a lot more muscle on our body than we do liver. And so what actually happens is that we can store a lot more glucose in the body than we can fructose. And this leads me to my first point, at which people actually may abuse, for a lack of a better term, fruits, is that they consume too much. When you consume too much fruit or a little too much fructose, that excess fructose that your liver does not need ends up getting converted into fat. And so this is something that you always want to be wary of when you are consuming fruits. How much fructose can the liver actually take at one time? I believe I saw a video from Thomas DeLauer explaining that you have about 2 to 4 cups of orange juice worth of fructose in your liver at one time. So just kind of put that into perspective. And so that leads me to the last point of the video, and that is exactly what fruits you should be eating, as well as the best times to be eating fruit so that you are ultimately losing weight and becoming your healthiest self versus just having too much fruit and just storing it as fat. And so the first thing we're going to be talking about is the best time to be consuming fruit. Now, the best time, the first one, is in the morning. This is because, guys, you have been sleeping. When you sleep, you are not consuming any food, right? Unless you're just different. Well, in that case, I don't have anything to say to you. But if you are sleeping and you're getting a good night's rest, you probably have not consumed anything throughout the 8 or so hours that you were asleep. At this point, your liver glycogen has been depleted. The morning is going to be a good time for you to get maybe a piece of fruit and you can consume that. Another great time that you can have fruit is right before a workout. That way you can get a quick boost of energy and have an amazingly efficient workout. And this now leads me to my second point, and that is what kinds of fruits to get. Make sure you eat fruit that is in season. Apples usually have their season around the fall time. And so if their season is fall, for apples to actually grow and have the nutrients with it, isn't it a little sus that they're making them in January and March and they're still shipping them out and they still look as fresh as they did in the fall? Isn't that a little sus? They have to be doing something. That's because, guys, some of these fruits are actually genetically modified. So you always want to make sure that when you're consuming fruits, it's the fruits that are in season. And then last point on that is that you always should buy organic. You won't be getting any of the hybrid pesticides or anything of that nature. You'll be getting the best of the best quality, and you can be certain that you're getting the best vitamins and nutrients from that fruit. And so that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. I hope you found something very valuable that you can use when you are shopping for fruits and ultimately eating them throughout your day. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and also check out the channel if you have not. Check out some of the videos that I have up, and if you like what you see, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.